Hey people, I'm back with another reaction video and I'm responding to this segment from Talksport show with Simon Jordan, Spencer Oliver, along with Fraser Clark. And they are debating the quality of the heavyweight division. And the conversation is centered around an interview that Alexander Usyk did with the Daily Mail, where he said that the fight he had with Tyson Fury in May was a fight that he felt that he controlled from the beginning to the end. And at no point did he feel worried. I personally do believe it because I did watch that fight. And obviously, for me, in rounds five, six, and seven, this is where Tyson Fury was putting on a lot of pressure and he threw that really good body shot. I'm not too sure what round that was again, but he threw a very, very good body shot on Usyk. And you could tell that Usyk really felt that shot. Spencer Oliver's sentiments was that Usyk took Fury's power, took that heavy body shot, and felt that he was able to take anything that Fury was going to throw at him. And the thing is now, because Fury doesn't have the conditioning that Usyk has, he wasn't able to sustain that pressure that he was giving Usyk in rounds five, six, and seven. Simon Jordan then asked Fraser Clark and Spencer Oliver whether the rematch will be difficult for Usyk. In Simon Jordan's opinion, he feels that it will be more difficult for him because he believes that Tyson Fury wasn't conditioned for the first fight. And if the same Tyson Fury that fought Klitschko, that fought Wilder shows up, then it'll be a difficult fight for Usyk. Both Fraser Clark and Spencer Oliver agreed with Simon Jordan, but one thing that Fraser Clark did say, which I totally agree with, is that you don't want Fury, who is the bigger man, weighing at what, 19, 20 stone, to be floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee, fighting like Muhammad Ali against a fighter in Usyk who has better speed and endurance than Fury. It doesn't make any sense for Fury to be fighting that way. Fury is good at fighting that way when he's fighting against other heavyweights who are similar height to him, similar weight to him. Yeah, he's completely fine. But then when you think about Tyson Fury's most difficult fights that he's had in his career, and Tyson Fury has gone on record as saying that the Steve Cunningham fight, and guess what? Steve Cunningham was a cruiserweight coming up to heavyweight. The assumption that so many people make is that because someone is bigger and stronger than someone else, then they're obviously going to dominate that person. But many, many times, cruiserweights who have stepped up to heavyweight have done really, really well. Look at people like Evander Holyfield. Martin Bakole, who has recently become number one with the WBA, beat Jared Anderson a few weeks ago. And everyone speaks about how strong he is and how he gives people hard times at the gym in sparring. But his one defeat is against Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter, again, is another cruiserweight coming up to heavyweight. People have to learn the lesson that styles make fights. And just because fighter A is bigger than fighter B doesn't guarantee that fighter A is going to win. Doesn't work that way in boxing. The speed advantages that Tyson Fury has over Wilder and over Klitschko isn't going to translate against someone like Usyk, who is a busier fighter than both Klitschko and Wilder. Usyk just doesn't stop at all. And even Tony Bellew said that because of Usyk's constant movement, it actually mentally fatigues you. Against natural heavyweights who have that size on them, they're going to be taking breaks in between rounds. They're going to be slowing down. They're going to try and get their energy back up. But with Usyk, who is so much smaller, and other cruiserweights, they're constantly putting that pressure on. These are a few things that I feel people need to consider because Simon Jordan went on to say that, oh, because Usyk beat Joshua and Fury, he's saying possibly they're not as good as we thought they were. And I think that's ridiculous. In any generation of heavyweight boxers, someone's going to emerge as being the best. Doesn't mean being second or being third means that you're no good at all. It's just that a person's particular style is better than second and third. Michael Hunter, who hasn't shown his full potential at heavyweight due to inactivity over the last few years, he fancies a fight against Martin Bakole again. And if he beats Martin Bakole, he could fight Usyk. And one of Usyk's most challenging fights at cruiserweight was against Michael Hunter. And some people may laugh at that, but the thing is, styles make fights. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on what Simon Jordan, Spencer Oliver, and Fraser Clark had to say about the current state of the heavyweight division. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.